Hello and greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is X82, and with me is once again Professor 8-Bit. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. This is your professor right back at you.
Yeah, and we're doing another podcast. Now,
Hmm.
Professor and I have decided two topics. He chose the Quantum Break on PC and VR, while I chose talking about FNAF World and the Great Detective Pikachu game. So let's start with your topics first, Professor.
Okay. I guess we can start talking about VR.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. The HTC just got announced.
Okay.
Actually, this morning as how much it's going to be $750.
Yeah.
A
More
lot more.
expensive than Oculus Rift.
That's right. More expensive than the Oculus Rift. But
Jesus.
as far as what I'm taking off of what they're showing on there, it comes with the controllers.
Really?
Yeah, so that's a plus. Instead of it being with the Xbox 360 control that the Oculus is coming with, this is actually coming with the VR controllers.
Cool.
So that's a plus. Plus,
That,
you also got to think too. It comes with two separate cameras that goes on either side of you. That way, you can actually get up and walk around with it.
okay.
You can't really do that with the Oculus Rift.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. But the price is a little bit steep for my taste, and even with the Oculus Rift for $600, or one of my hardware store that sells computer parts and games, it is priced at over 731 euros. So, yeah, I don't think the VR is going to be that successful with if they're going to with those prices. Even though what I have on my second screen is that the creator of Oculus Rift defends the $600 price point, promises cost will eventually drop, but when will the price drop? That's the big question.
Right. I mean, I look at it. This is how I was actually going to do a separate video for this,
Okay.
but I never went through with it. I'm not sure why. I might actually still do it. But basically, I got all the hardware that comes with it.
Yeah.
The specs, the chips. I broke it all down. Maybe that's why I didn't do it. It was gonna be too complicated to explain every single part, and then a lot of people won't understand it.
Okay.
But if you think about it, it's got a dual screen in there, which is 4K. Okay,
Yeah.
and it's also OLED. So that
OLED, like the
alone,
first generation PlayStation Vita.
yeah,
Or
yep.
yeah.
Just like it has that same OLED, correct?
Yeah.
But it has all that plus all the custom. This is for the Oculus. I was doing the Oculus because at that time it was just the Oculus.
Mm.
But you got to think about how much do you pay for a smartphone? I mean, yes, you don't feel that hit so much um, because you do it in a contract, so you don't feel it. But in this case, there is no contract, so you're paying the same as a phone, but there's more technology in an Oculus than there is the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, dog.
Sorry about that. My someone came through.
Oh no, that's okay. Little tiny dogs like to bark, don't they?
Hold on, I'm just yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're
This is gonna be good.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I can understand the things that you told. Well, I don't usually buy any expensive stuff, and unless it's on computer stuff. Parts like yeah. Even though I got my current phone as a Christmas present, I still, if I could have bought it myself, I would have paid about 200 euros, which is about maybe under 200 in US dollars.
Okay.
So I don't usually buy high end stuff unless it's on like PC components, like about the Fury X, two Fury X's that I'm gonna.
So the hardware inside the PC to
Yeah,
to enhance your experience, basically.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, like I said, it's I mean, there's different levels of VR. I mean, you got your the ones for your smartphones now.
Yeah.
So that you always got that for the cheaper option. Plus, you got the PlayStation VR. That's rumored to be about $300 for that.
Now that price, I could probably go for it.
Yeah, yeah. So you
That's
can
a
start there, and then the you know if you want to go hardcore, then that's when you would get the HTC, the Oculus Rift, all that good stuff.
yeah,
Uh,
about 300-400. That sounds like a pretty respectable price point.
to get into the VR, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
And then once more software is available, more games, more apps, and all that good stuff, then I think that's when the $600 sets, the head pieces, wouldn't sound so bad when you got that much software in there.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
before we started this, I actually read up an article that it will had was it 6 months of Unity Pro subscription for free with the Oculus Rift. So with game developers, that's a no-brainer. But for us regular customers, I don't think even that Unity Pro subscription will probably be, you know, respectable price point with the $600 stuff.
But I think that's why, in that case, though, why you got the different levels. So you got the more of the, you got your PlayStation 4 players, which there's quite a bit of. So those guys will, bring in the games and software with the VR, the VR PlayStation. Why do they call it PlayStation VR?
Yeah, that's just
I love the old one so much better. I mean, the Oculus, or they called it the Morpheus.
Yeah.
And then they changed it to PlayStation VR. But oh well. But yeah, I think I personally think it'll be successful because of the software I've already seen people use, especially those scary games. Oh man.
Yeah, I can
Kojima
agree
coming out with another
that,
game
but,
like that.
But at
Early access, it will be a little hard to probably kick it up a little bit.
yeah, it had
get-
maybe had a tough job to catch up
Yeah.
with the software. But I don't know, maybe it will be successful in the longer time span.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it'll take a little bit, a little bit of time to get there, but I think it's still going to be successful. I definitely think it's going to be successful.
You know, talking about software catching up with the VR, you know what that reminded me? It reminded me of AMD's APUs with the heterogeneous system architecture that could, help, software to become better with the APUs that the AMD manufactures. I remember that from Linus Tech Tips. And it told me that he tells in the video that the software have to play catch up with the heterogeneous system architecture.
Yeah.
That reminded me of what you just said
Yeah.
about Oculus Rift.
But the big difference there is that you got only one company doing one thing. But with VR, you got multiple companies releasing multiple VR sets.
True.
All working with that same software.
True. That is true.
That's the good part about why I feel confident that the VR will be successful is because of that. Because VR games will work through all the games except you got that, of course, your console limited ones where they will only work with a PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
But that's console. They always do that. They always have their exclusives, but that's what sells the consoles.
Yeah.
I wish everything was on everything else, but I won't get into that.
Yeah, I'm only playing on consoles because, Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, yep, Kingdom Hearts.
If Kingdom Hearts was on PC, I could abandon consoles I mean, I'm just
You love your Kingdom Hearts. I've seen your reviews.
yeah, I love those games. The story, the characters, the gameplay is amazing.
Yes. Don't attack me on this one. I only beat the first one.
That's all right.
That's it. I have the PlayStation 3 where it has the first and the second.
You have the collector's edition?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Holy shit, I have wanted that collector's edition.
Really? You don't have that one?
No, I only have the separate one. You know
Oh
why I
no.
wanted that collector's edition?
Why is that?
Because of the art book and the fucking Heartless plushie.
Oh yes, yep. I got it as a gift.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
You
awesome.
lucky pest.
it.
You're so lucky.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
I just wish that I could have been a bigger fan of it, but I definitely want to start. I mean, I love the first one, and I beat the first one on the PlayStation 2. That was a long time ago. I beat the first one,
Yeah.
and I want to start playing the second one now, because I think it's not really in a certain order. Like you can't just play part one and part two. I guess there's a different order now that you got to play it.
well, it goes like the timeline goes like this. Birth by Sleep is the first on the timeline. Then it's Kingdom Hearts 1. Then it's Chain of Memories and 358 Days Over 2. Then it's Kingdom Hearts 2. Then it's Recoded, and then it's Dream Drop Distance, and then it's going to be Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh wow! Oh,
Sounds
wow.
confused?
So the first one I played is not even the first one
In the timeline,
in the timeline.
in the second, when it was released, then it was the first game.
Then it was the first one, and so this is the alpha. Is the you said Dream Drop?
Dream Drop Distance, it's the 3DS game.
Oh, the 3DS game.
Oh
Okay.
god damn it! I think I forgot Dream Drop Distance in them when I explained the timeline.
Oh,
Or
okay.
did I?
I couldn't write them all down. You were going pretty quick on it. So you know your knowledge on that game for sure. I know that.
I have a huge amount of
I'll
knowledge
definitely
about the games.
Yeah. You just send over. Maybe send me or maybe a website or a link. I could take a look at it. That way, I can start playing them in order.
Yeah, I can give you a link about YouTube video where one guy explains the whole Kingdom Hearts storyline in about 20 minutes.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Yeah,
It doesn't have so many spoilers, does it?
can't promise you on that one.
Oh no, I don't like spoilers. I don't like watching trailers, especially if I know I'm gonna watch it. I never. And that's another thing. I hate that. You ever hate when you're going through the YouTube channels and you're looking at something and you haven't played something and they show something like walkthrough, but they show a character that you didn't know was in there, and it spoils it for you. I hate that so much. It bothers me.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I had to just let that out.
I can agree with you on that one. But you know, you have the collector's edition of Kingdom Hearts. You know what I have?
What?
The limited edition soundtrack of both Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5.
Oh, nice. Yes.
The
Yeah,
music
you got-
is just beautiful on those games.
Some of the music channels that I have here, I downloaded some of them.
Oh bollocks!
Yeah, it's amazing. I like it.
I know I'm not also talking about my internet connection is going haywire.
Oh no, I can still hear you clearly.
Oh, that's good. I think I just didn't heard you correctly on one part. Yeah, it just went haywire for a little bit.
Oh, so I skipped.
Yeah, I skipped you on some one part.
Oh no.
I don't know. You know what? Let's just continue with the.
Yeah.
We were getting off topic.
All right. Yeah, we're going off subject. So we're done with the VR. I think we're good with that.
Yeah,
now we'll jump on one of your subjects here, and then we'll go back to one of mine, and then you finish off with yours.
Okay, let's go with FNAF World.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so FNAF World was a spin-off game of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yep.
It was released in January. it got positive reviews, but the creator of the game, Scott Cawthon, hold on. Yeah, I got an article on Rock Paper Shotgun. Even though the game had a very positive rating with 87%, I was not satisfied with the reviews and ratings it was getting. Yeah, Cawthon explained in a post on Steam. So, and it continues. For that reason, I've decided to remove the game from Steam. I've also asked Valve to make it so the game can be refunded regardless of the amount of the time it has been owned, meaning that anyone can get a refund at any time. It may take them a while to set that up, but it will be in place soon.
Huh.
So, and it was re-released, was it this month or still in January? But it was released as a free game on Game Jolt.
Oh, free. Okay.
So, with updated one. Yeah. Yeah.
You played? You played it or?
Hold on. I got another article from Rock Paper Shotgun. Hey. What are
you looking?
I don't know. I just went wide with that text. Okay, now it's released.
What I got from a video that I was you know we told each other our list of what we're going to be talking about.
Okay.
And I looked into this game.
Yeah. And
so far everything you've said is correct. The one recent one that I've seen an update video talking about it, saying that it's very it's like not finished. Even now that it was re-released, it looks like it's not finished. It's a very bad game, but other people say otherwise. I'm very confused because you got one half saying that it's an amazing game and whatnot, and then you got your other half saying it's a disaster and it should never. It's kind of like an unfinished game almost.
I'm a little bit on the middle. I mean, I like the game, but I think it was unfinished when it was released on Steam. But I'm happy that Cawthon pulled it out and gave refunds and re-released the game for free.
Yes, that was a good move on his part. Yes, I agree with that. If he was trying to do a game and he failed at it, at least he's aware from everybody's comments. I'm pretty sure he's based it off of all the negative reviews that he's seen. Otherwise, he would have never done that. But other developers would just be like, "Oh well," you know what I mean, and just it's your fault, you bought it, whatever.
Yeah,
but this guy manned up on it, so I have respect for him on that part.
Yeah, I also have respect of a lot for Scott Cawthon because he just made this one. I'm gonna call it amazing franchise in a year.
That game was developed in 1 year?
No, the whole Five Nights at Freddy's franchise was pretty much done in a year.
Oh, so like based off the first one, right? The whole development.
The first one was released in August 8, 2014.
Okay.
The second one was released in March. I meant November 11th or 18th, 2014. The third one was released on March 2nd or 3rd, 2015. And the fourth and final game was released on January 27th, 2015. So, huge props for Cawthon for making 4 games in a span of 1 year.
Yeah. That's quite a bit of the game. I mean, they are a little simplistic, but it's fun still. I played the first one, and the first time something jumped at me, I spilled my drink all over myself. Yeah. That was pretty bad because I mean it was all just keyboard, not really much. So my other hand had my coffee. and
Yeah.
thank God it wasn't hot.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on? It was just dark and black, and I'm like, oh, I lost. And then as soon as I said that, it just jumped on my face. I'm like, and it's because I have that mentality. People talk about the game saying, oh my God, it's scary, this and that. I never go into the videos and watch it and then play it. I always love to play a game first and then watch the videos that I've already played those levels at.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. And that's why it scared the poop out of me because
Even though I've watched a lot of walkthroughs before playing the game, I was still scared
yeah.
because of the stress.
But would you have been more scared if that's said right, if you didn't know that?
Maybe,
so.
maybe not, because okay, maybe I could have been a little bit more scared, but I was still scared.
It would put you. It would put you in shock, like literally for a second. Like you didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah,
and that's why I never play a game if I've already seen gameplay on it.
Yeah,
That's my rule of thumb.
yeah,
Unless it's like a really huge RPG, where they're just showing the mechanics of the game or playing a little bit of the game, but
Yeah.
no story, no nothing.
yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun shocker there.
Yeah, I can believe I was, and the one thing I can accommodate, if that's a right word, I don't know.
Yeah, we're all trying to find the right word there.
Yeah.
So early in the.
If I can congratulate Scott on Five Nights at Freddy's, is the stress factor, at least for me, that you have to micromanage pretty much everything. Check the cameras, close the doors, check the cameras, close the doors, check the animatronics. It's really fucking stressing.
Yeah,
And that is...
I only got to a day 4.
I finished the game.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, and you've seen my review of the first Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I showed you, I did put a clip on it when I beat Night 5.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the end. That's the ending of it, huh?
Yeah, I got it like, oh my god, yes!
It was like 5 days, right?
Yeah, 5 days, then there's the
That's why they call it Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
But
and
there was one game that Markiplier, did I say that right? Markiplier?
Yeah, Markiplier.
Or Markiplier? Yeah, I only watch him very somewhat. But I seen one where he's playing and he's so happy. They actually made an animation about it. It was so funny. Where he finishes the 5th day. I'm not sure what part of what part of that game was. I'm not sure if it was part 1, part 2, or part 3.
Yeah.
But he got to 5 and he was so happy he won the 5th day. He's like, yes! And all of a sudden, 6th day. Day 6 or whatnot.
Yeah.
And he was just like, what?
I remember that too.
Oh, you saw that too?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, there we go. He was crying. He was crying like that. I remember.
The face was cinematic gold.
Did you see? You saw the actual video or you saw the animation?
Both.
Oh, both. Yeah. I was cracking up, man. That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. And that is the reason I subscribed to Markiplier, because of...
Oh, I
Five
love
Nights
the
at
guy.
Freddy's.
Don't take me wrong. I love the guy. It's just I can only have so much of him.
Yeah. By the way,
Kinda
going
like
off
PewDiePie.
topic again, do you think PewDiePie is overrated?
I used to think so, until I started seeing more of his videos, and then I kind of started appreciating it. And especially now that I'm doing more of the videos,
Yeah?
I'm seeing, wow, this guy puts a lot of time on YouTube. It's so, but for him, it's probably second nature now. He does it so much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings for him right now.
Same. I got pretty much the same. I mean, I appreciate the guy, what he did for YouTube,
Yeah.
but in somehow I get the feeling that he gets a little bit more praise than he deserves, if that's the right word. I mean, I think Markiplier is better than PewDiePie, in my opinion.
Yes and no. I don't know. Between both of them, PewDiePie, Markiplier, he's very sensitive, is what I've noticed. He's very sensitive. He has those videos where he's very upset about things that happen in his life, and I don't think I've seen that with PewDiePie.
Yeah, I yeah I yeah I agree with that.
Yeah, he can be a little very sensitive. I don't know. I'm kind of your average alpha, so it's kind of like you know what I mean.
Maybe I'm a little bit on the sensitive side
Yeah,
because of my past.
yeah. It's different for everybody, like I said,
Yeah,
but
yeah, it is always different for different people.
yeah.
Yeah. So should we move on to your next topic?
That would be
Quantum Break.
oh, Quantum Break. Yes. Oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy.
I don't like to. Okay, this is the first thing I want to start out with. Okay,
Yeah.
there's a difference between an Xbox owner and
Yeah.
an Xbox fanboy. Okay,
Yeah.
and PlayStation fan and PC fanboys. That I don't like. I don't like the fanboys. If you play on your Xbox and you got factual information about it,
Yeah.
and you're respectful about it, awesome. I'm not gonna hate someone or talk down on anyone that just owns a console.
Yeah.
To me, I own consoles, the older ones, but I still think the older consoles are considered more console than the new ones.
I agree with that.
Yes, because I mean back then, if you think about it, even with the GameCube, something like that, you got your disc, okay?
Yeah.
You pop it in, and you start playing.
Yeah.
No internet required, no downloading required, and that's why even now I still think the Wii U is more of a console than the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because yeah, my nephews they had the Wii U and all they had was the games in there, and every single one of them worked 100%. You know, unless it was like Splatoon where you need online, but even that has a campaign in it. But those games just work right off the bat. You don't have to download anything. That's why it didn't have a hard drive in it because they run right off the disc.
Yeah.
They don't require online of any kind. So that's why I see them not so much of a console anymore. It's more of a they're more like PCs with their limited custom OS is what I see.
And limited hardware customization.
Right. Yeah. Customization. The only thing you can do is change your wallpaper.
Yeah,
That's probably as far as you can go.
On PlayStation 4, you can only change your hard drive.
Correct. Yes. Yep. Your hard drive. Yeah. But now that I got that out of the way, Quantum Break.
Yeah.
Man, that blew up everywhere and all social media, Twitter, Facebook, constantly saying that they gave up on Xbox. Xbox is dead from the PlayStation 4 fanboys. To me, what do you think? What do you think that move is? What does that tell you that Microsoft is trying to, you know, what they're doing with that?
Well, I think what I think is that I don't think they're giving up on Xbox. I just think, at least for now, I mean, Xbox One is not that. I'm not saying that Xbox One is dead, but it's not generating a lot of profit for Microsoft. So,
No.
in my opinion, they're putting on PC and that's why they put it on PC because the software and hardware sales aren't being that great for Xbox One. So, and Phil Spencer have said that he wants to bring more Xbox One games to PC and vice versa. But the backlash about that is just idiocy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just straight up idiocy.
There is, you know, now this is going to sound weird, and a few other people have said this on YouTube, and I have to agree with them.
Okay.
What's that guy's name that spoke up to Spencer, Phil Spencer?
Crap Gamer?
Yes, Crack Gamer. He said that he's gonna go ahead and cancel his
Pre-order?
pre-order. Right. And he responded with, "You're going to cancel your pre-order because others get to play it." I mean, not probably in those words, but basically that's what he's saying.
He said, this is from, I'm quoting an article on Forbes.
Oh, good.
He said, you cancelled a pre-order for a game you want to play because someone else gets to play the game on Windows.
Okay, yeah. So that part, I disagree with Crack Gamer. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'll read the second part. Is there? Did you see a second part there?
No.
Crack Gamer responded back, and then he said one other thing, and then it ended.
Okay.
I can't remember exact. I guess I don't have to quote it 100%, but he's basically saying you didn't let us know that you were going to do this until the last minute now, and that's, I felt betrayed is what he was basically saying, and that's the reason why he's doing what he's canceling his pre-order.
Okay.
That I have to kind of agree on that part.
Yeah,
and
also
the reason I say that is because they did first originally said that it was only Xbox One, only on the Xbox One in the beginning.
Yeah.
They never said it was going to be on PC.
Yeah.
Until the very last, until very close to release.
Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of shady, but
yeah, it is. But and at the same time, it is a good, smart business move for what they're doing. That I agree on. But I do also agree on his end for them being very quiet about it. They weren't so. And you know what would have made it better if they, from the beginning, when he first said, "Oh, I wanted to expand to, I want to grow and make Xbox bigger." What he should have done and immediately just said, "I want to have the same games on Xbox and on Windows 10." That would have fixed everything.
He said, didn't I just said earlier that Phil Spencer said that he wants to bring more games on PC.
Yes, he did say that, but he didn't specify what games.
True.
He should have said all the games. Or these is the list of the games that we are planning to have on Windows 10 and Xbox One.
Yeah.
To make it more clear. Why hide it? You know what I mean?
Maybe that was a little bit. I think my theory is that they originally was going to be on Xbox One or exclusively.
Yes.
But they then
the sales,
saw that the Xbox One wasn't selling that well, so they kind of. And I think that also the game development budget was too big for.
Yes.
I mean, what I've seen, it's kind of pretty ambitious.
I mean, they're making a show out of it, I think.
Yeah, I think it's pretty ambitious game. So
Yes.
I think they just wanted to release it also on the PC to cover the costs.
And
think,
you know what specifically game I think the specific game that made them make that decision, I think?
well,
Tomb Raider.
yeah,
Tomb Raider time exclusive sold horrible on the Xbox One.
that is true.
And I think when they saw that, they're like, we ain't gonna make money on this. We gotta announce this now.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened and why it became no longer exclusive to the Xbox One, which is a smart move.
yeah.
I'm not attacking them for that. I'm giving them the more people that play it in different platforms, the better.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Have you seen Black Bones on a couple newer videos? About the one article
that guy's funny.
yeah, that guy is funny, but also factual.
Yes, he is. Yes,
yeah, he uploaded a video that had an article that said that Quantum Break on Windows 10 will cripple the Xbox One.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Cripple the Xbox One.
yeah.
You mean they're by having it on PC, it's not gonna run so great on the Xbox One? Is that? Or vice
Maybe
versa?
they meant by that, the author of the article meant by that, but it just and it has had a little text on under the article, and the best place to play is still the Xbox.
Oh, I think I've seen this. Okay. Okay, it's saying that it's not gonna be. It's basically saying you need so much horsepower just to run this game, so it's just better to play it on Xbox One. Is that? I think that's what that was about.
Yeah, but I'm
Because you need
now,
like a 970 and above to play it.
actually those were ultra settings, ultra
Oh, to have
specifications.
ultra.
The
Okay.
recommended on the PC gamer, the recommended specs are CPU Intel Core i5 4690, 3.9 GHz or AMD equivalent. The GPU is NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970 or AMD R9 390. RAM is 16 gigabytes. The
That's the
VRAM
rec.
is what?
That's the recommended.
Yeah,
See, that's really high. I think that doesn't sound right.
the
It's
Ultra.
not. It doesn't even look like a game like Crisis. How is that? Not even Crisis requires that.
I don't know.
I think that's something they're trying to make it so like, oh, if you want to play it on PC, you can need to have this type of power, or else you go to the Xbox. That sounds too suspicious. There's no reason a game that looks the way, at least what I've seen, to be running like that. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's recommended. That's not even, huh?
Well, the Assassin's Creed Syndicate also had a GeForce GTX 970 as a recommended GPU.
Okay.
At least it said on Steam.
I'd have to see it when it comes out to see what people.
Yeah,
But then
but-
again, it's only on Windows 10.
Yeah, on the Microsoft Store, Windows Store, not on
Right.
Steam.
So a lot of your features are gone, I think.
Mm,
They don't have like, as far as what I know, they don't have VSync. They don't have none of those options.
Yeah, maybe. I don't use Windows Store that much, but
Yeah, I use it quite a bit for some of the when I'm upstairs in my living room and I have my little tiny ASUS transformer, the 2015 version. I love that little thing.
okay.
You take it apart. If you take it apart, it becomes a tablet. I play a lot of the Windows games in there because it's got full Windows 10. It's so like Hydro Thunder. Do you remember that game?
No,
You ever play that
never
for
heard.
Dreamcast or never heard of Hydro Thunder?
Thunder. No.
It's like speedboat racing, but it's you have like your boost that come out in the back. Your engines come out with flames and whatnot, and you get to blow things up, jump in the air, and
Sounds cool.
you gotta try it.
Is it on
Now you
Android?
gotta try it. It's on Dreamcast. It's on the older ones. It's on the arcade too. You'll find them in the arcades, and it's also on the Windows 10 store. But they called it something else. It's not called Hydro Thunder. It's called something else. I'll find out and I'll send you a link to that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So now we got that out of the way. I think we basically covered everything on that.
I think.
Okay. All right. Your subject is the last one.
Yeah.
Pikachu.
Great Detective Pikachu.
I saw the trailer on that. by the
Yeah,
way.
I saw it too. I don't know why, but I'm excited for that game because if it's going to be just like Phoenix Wright games, I'm throwing money on the screen, so I take my money.
It threw me off for a second. I was watching it because it's in Japanese. Is the
Yeah.
one I saw, and I start watching it, and it shows Pikachu. You know, he looks a little different, and I'm like, okay. And then I hear a voice talking, and I'm like, okay, got a I thought it was a narrator, you know, and I'm like, okay, he's talking, and then I see his mouse moving. I'm like, wait a minute. Pikachu's talking like and it's a really you wouldn't even think that would be a Pikachu voice. It's very deep, but it threw me off so much. I'm like, wait a minute. I rewind. Or not rewind. I looked like a VCR. I went back. I pushed back again to start watching it again. I'm like, What? That's his voice?
Yeah, it also kind of confused me, but
Yeah, yeah. But
if
you
it
know what? It turned out, I guess that Pikachu is not the same Pikachu with Ash. Uh,
probably, I
no,
mean,
because in the end part of it,
yeah,
it
it
looks like
talks
he
to
talks to
another
another
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Yeah, and he goes Pikachu. He actually talks like a
Yeah,
Pikachu.
yeah, yeah.
So okay, and I said, you know what? That's so. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hmm?
When I first saw, I thought it was so stupid that they're talking.
Yeah,
But then I remembered Meowth.
yeah, Meowth.
Meowth talked. So I'm like, oh, okay. So why can't Pikachu talk? Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Now I feel okay. I feel better now
yeah, yeah,
because I thought this was like the first time hearing a Pokemon talk, but it's actually, I don't know. It's weird.
yeah.
I think I'm definitely. It's so weird. I'm gonna get it. That's how weird it is.
If it's gonna get a
If it,
Western release.
right, right. The way I purchase things is if the Metacritic is and I don't even go by just that one base number on Metacritic.
Yeah.
I look at all the individual reviews.
Okay.
So I start from the very top and work my way down and read all just a little small sections of it first and see what the biggest good things, the good things about it and the
Yeah.
bad things about it, and then I make my decision.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I'm on the Wikipedia side for the Great Pikachu game.
uh-huh.
It was released on 3DS eShop in February 3rd in Japan. And
Oh,
it says there has been no announcement regarding the Western release at this point.
oh,
Let's just cross our fingers and hope that it will bring that game to Western territories.
yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, yeah.
No
Uh,
wonder it's just in Japanese. I'm like, well, where's our trailer?
but I have to say that if it's gonna get Western release, I'm gonna really get it because, for one, it's made by Creatures Incorporated.
Hmm.
They have a pretty good track record. They have done the Mother series, Earthbound.
Oh yes.
They developed the Game Boy Color Pokemon trading card game.
Huh. So they got good history.
Yeah, they made the Pokemon Ranger games. The Pokepark. Do you know on the Wii the Pokepark games?
No.
Oh, they made that one. Those two games
Okay.
for that. And what? They actually developed Pocket Camera.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Game Boy camera.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah, they actually.
Got the little yellow attachment on the top with the camera built in.
It's like a Game Boy cartridge with a camera.
Yep, yep, yep. I remember that one. Was that on the Game Boy or Game Boy Advance?
Game Boy.
You take a picture with the Game Boy?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and it was mentioned in the Guinness Book of World Records that it was at the time smallest handheld camera.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah,
A camera? How do you take a picture with the Game Boy?
maybe with the A and B buttons.
No, I mean I know. Well, yeah, I mean I know how to just snap the picture, but what are you gonna look at? It just be black and white. It's just
Well,
little
there
black
was
dots.
the Game Boy printer.
Oh, so they would print out a regular
Yeah, but
picture.
it was still in black and white. And if I
In
remember
black.
correctly, some artist actually made a cover art for one of their albums with the Game Boy camera.
Oh wow.
Pretty cool.
I'm looking at this now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, that's not too bad though. Holy cow.
Yeah,
That takes a pretty nice. I mean, it's black and white, but it's not that bad, especially at that time.
yeah, I can believe that.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I knew that existed. I just didn't know that. Oh, wow. Okay, those are some pretty bad pictures there.
Yeah,
I don't
and
think I don't think you can type anything on the internet and go on images and not see something that's rated R. You can type anything and you'll find always something. It could be the most innocent thing, like flowers. And then it shows you maybe the first half flowers, and after that it gets corrupted. And you get some weird stuff in there.
Is it because Rule 34?
Rule 34.
Do you know about that?
What's that?
Okay, this is going to be kind of graphic, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Whatever the... God damn it. It's again.
What's that? Yeah, you sound muffled.
Yeah, sorry about that. My internet.
Can you still hear me?
Barely. A little bit muffled,
Okay.
but
Well,
still.
at least on my end,
What?
I haven't heard you disappear. I haven't heard you disappear on my end. I can hear you the whole time.
Okay. Well,
So
now I hear
can
you
send
kind of
you
muffled.
The audio. Okay. Kind of muffled. I can hear you still like a little bit. It's still clear though, but not too. I mean, I can send you the audio file. That way you can have, I guess, a better version of it. Because mine, you lost my voice, right?
Okay, yeah, I can.
My.
Yeah, send me the audio file on my.
Okay, I can do.
Yeah, we can. So I can then put it
Put
on
that
the.
audio into your video.
Yeah, on the video. Yeah. So
Yep,
Rule
yep.
34 is pretty much whatever there's on the internet. There's always porn on it.
Is that the rule?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's,
Yeah.
So I
Just-
guess I predict this or
Just
said
type
something
Rule
that everybody
34
already knew.
on Google.
Rule 34. All right, let's see here. Rule 34. Let's see what we got here. It does exist. Oh my goodness.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
You're a bad man. You're a bad man. Oh my.
I just heard I heard about it a few years later, and I just
Yeah.
wish I wouldn't have heard about it.
Okay. I recommend anybody listening to this do not type that in.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. Please, for the safety of your childhood, don't do it.
Yes. But in my case, bookmark. Okay, there we go.
I'm so sorry.
I'm kidding. All right. Let's see here. All right. So, well, okay, you're talking about the Pikachu. Okay. And I think we, where were we on that? I think we're done with that, right?
Yeah.
You
we're-
wanted to
we're
come
pretty
in
much
Western?
done.
The Western? Okay. Hopefully, yeah. I think
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good. So I say again, thank you for watching this podcast, and thank you, Professor 8-Bit, for joining with me again on this podcast.
Mm-hmm. And thank you for having me here, X82.
No problem.
Yeah, good times, man. Good times. It's getting better, I think, every time.
Yeah,
And maybe eventually we'll add someone else to the podcast.
that would be nice.
Yeah, it's a three-way. See how you got me thinking now? Thanks.
Oh God!
All right, sir.
Please, I have
I
to
will
leave my
keep it-
mind out of the gutter now.
Yeah, that's right. You got me thinking now.
Why
All
did
right.
you have to say that?
I don't know. Hey, I was being innocent about it. You're just... Yeah.
Just fuck. I thought you just because of the Rule 34. Now I just
Now it's
Bloody
hard to get it
hell.
out, isn't it?
okay. Let's just
right.
finish this up. This actually
Let's finish it before we get ourselves into more trouble.
Yeah. Anyway, this is X82 saying goodbye for now, and I will see you on the next podcast. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. And Professor 8-Bit, your last
Goodbye,
words?
everyone. Yes, sir. And may the geek be with you.
Yeah.